Hey everyone! I wanted to read you a special book today. And this is technically actually a chapter book, but I don't think it will take me that long to read. It's a very short chapter book. But this is about Misty Copeland. Do you guys know who she is? I'm going to read all about her, so hopefully we'll know by the end why she's important and who she is. But there was a activity on Seesaw about Misty Copeland. There was a video that you should have watched, and so that's who this woman is. And so this, even though this is not a real photograph, this is still like a nonfiction book because it's all about, it's actually like a biography because it's about her life growing up. And as you can tell, she is a dancer. She's a ballerina. So if you're interested, not everyone might be interested, but if you're interested, stick around and I'm going to read the story to you. So there's a little introduction. There's a cute picture there. Misty Copeland loved to dance. Growing up, Misty was a shy African-American girl who blended into the background of her big family. Little did she know that one day she would be a star. From the start, the passion inside Misty shone through each twirl and leap. Dancing made her feel free and strong. This quiet little girl's talent would lead her to become a groundbreaking dancer at one of the top ballet companies of the world. So right then and there, we already kind of know who she is. Chapter 1, Finding Her Shine. Change was part of Misty's childhood. Born on September 10th, 1982 in Kansas City, Missouri, she moved with her mom, Sylvia Della Scarna, I don't know how you say that, and siblings to Southern California when she was 2. Over the years, they moved between apartments and houses. Sometimes Misty's family had to make do with little money. So they didn't have very much money. It's a big family. With 2 big brothers, a big sister, and a younger brother and sister, Misty had to share her mom's attention. Misty lit up when her mom complimented something she had done. She pushed herself to be perfect in school, but worries nagged her. What if her best wasn't good enough? What if they moved again? At home in San Pedro, California, 7-year-old Misty was watching TV when a movie about Olympic gymnast Nadia Comaneci, cannot say anything today. I'm not sure of her last name, came on. Her flips, spins, and leaps across the floor amazed Misty. Watching Nadia's mix of acrobatics and dance made her want to move like that too. In the yard, Misty taught herself how to do cartwheels and handstands. She was able to master gymnastic moves with little effort. Misty pretended to perform for an audience and imagined their roaring applause when she did all her moves just right. Something special filled Misty's heart when she heard Mariah Carey songs too. She felt a connection to Mariah, who was like a biracial like she was, So by the way, if you don't know what biracial is, it means that your parents are 2 different races, and so you're like a mixture of the 2 races. Like for example, maybe your mom is white and your dad is black, or maybe your mom is Hispanic and your dad is white, and so it's kind of just a mix of race. Misty's mom and dad were both half black and half white. Seeing someone who looked like her being successful in achieving her own dream inspired Misty. When Misty made up dances in her bedroom, she was able to act out the words and feelings as the music flowed through her. It was like a light flipped on inside her, and she began to shine. Misty's worries about school, money, and where they lived disappeared as she danced. So she's discovering that she loves to dance, and it kind of takes her worries away. Chapter 2 is called Stepping Out. In middle school, Misty set a huge goal that would change her life. She wanted to earn a spot on the drill team, a type of dance group. And not just any spot, Misty was determined to be captain. Her big sister Erica had been a star on that same team. Her mom had been a professional cheerleader. Could Misty, the girl who was afraid to read aloud in class, really become the leader of the group? What do you guys think? It's audition day. On audition day, Misty stepped in front of the judges and gave it her all. She not only became captain, she did it, but caught the eye of Coach Elizabeth Canteen, who had studied ballet. As Coach Canteen watched Misty during practice and at shows, she knew Misty had a gift. Coach Canteen told Misty a friend of hers was teaching ballet at the San Pedro Boys and Girls Club. Misty was nervous about taking the class. After school, she sat on the bleachers at the Boys and Girls Club, watching other children learn basic ballet steps. For 2 weeks, she just sat there. Not even the ballet teacher's encouragement could get her to join in. I think I'm gonna read a couple pages, and then I'm gonna film a part 2 to this video. So if you want to stick around and watch that as well, I will post that also. Then one day, Misty changed into a t-shirt, shorts, and socks and decided to give ballet a chance. Surrounded by kids wearing leotards and tights, she felt out of place. Misty was usually confident when she danced, but not this time. The moves made her feel awkward and insecure. By the end of the class, she had enough. Misty decided her time with ballet was done. So, do you really think she was done with ballet? She couldn't have been completely done with it, because we know in the beginning how famous she got. So, I'm going to read this one page here and stop. And if you are interested in the part 2, then watch that one as well. Chapter 3 is called Putting in the Work. Cindy Bradley, who taught the ballet class at the Boys and Girls Club, had other plans. From the beginning, she saw Misty's talent. She convinced her to come back. At age 13, Misty was much older than most beginners, but she was a natural. Cindy offered Misty a full scholarship to her ballet school so she could learn more. All of her classes and ballet clothes would be free. Misty's mom was so proud of her daughter for earning a chance to develop her talent. All right, if you're interested in part 2, I'm going to post that and finish the story then. See ya.